Yo. Hope everybody is having a wonderful day. So I want to talk about something real important, man. And we're going to get right into it. Yeah, we finna get right into it. I enjoyed my birthday yesterday, and I'm still going to be enjoying it this weekend. I'm going to enjoy it on this live stream. You know, you got to go the whole month, all the way out. No, but real talk, the older you get, man, you don't care about birthdays like that. You know what I'm saying? You're just trying to get to the bag, you know what I'm saying? People who be worried about birthdays too much, they ain't got nothing going on with their life. Like, you don't do so much. And then you got to think about it. What haven't I done? Seems like I done any and everything. Now, I know y'all done heard about this. So, we finna get into this video right here, man. We finna go ahead and break this down. Break this down all the way.
Visualizing your body makes you a better person.
Are you recording?
I'm gonna record you. Yes.
Do you want me to throw water on you? I am racist.
Idiot, for
And
real.
you are.
You are an idiot. No,
I
I'm
am
not.
racist, and I'll say that to the whole entire world. Don't be disrespectful.
You ruined your life, by the way.
Oh, we're talking about respect? We're talking about respect? You are fired from this place, mother. You're not gonna be working here.
Suck it.
Suck what? Look how you
Suck
fucking look
it.
like.
What's wrong with you?
What's wrong with you, you ugly bitch? Get the out of my
Ugly?
face.
Talking about ugliness?
Did I stutter?
You we're not? No, we're not. No, we're not.
Because you know damn well you're
Respect.
evil.
Respect. Keep squeezing that caramel. Get the out of here.
Hey. She went ham, though. She went ham. Now, what we got to realize about, you know, the white supremacist nature in today's time, especially in 2025, is this right here. They want the privilege of being able to say the N-word. They want the privilege of being able to say the N-word with the ER on the end and face zero repercussions. Like, they don't want to face no repercussions behind that. But you got to think about it. Like, you can't really be saying nothing like that and think no repercussions is going to come behind that. They want the power of being able to say the word without the consequences of the history attached to it. They call it freedom of speech, right? See, people with this mindset love to whine and complain, but it's freedom of speech. You have freedom of speech because you hear some of them complaining about not being able to. It's not freedom of speech. Why it ain't freedom of speech? Because, you know, somebody is still put your head through the wall for saying it. Is that why? And I feel like if you cared about your own community, you wouldn't be sending off, you know, you wouldn't be sending your viewers off, grooming them to believe that they could spew out racial slurs at strangers because that's how situations escalate, especially if you provoke somebody who's already on the edge. See, I'm going to put you on game, right? They don't actually want freedom. Immunity is what they want. Freedom means, you know, you are allowed to speak. Immunity is like you allowed to speak, but you don't want zero accountability about what you said. You don't want nobody to take you out. You don't want nobody to put you in, you know, situations to where harm could come to you. And that's what could happen. See, a lot of people, they hide behind that. They hide behind that freedom of speech. But they're not asking for freedom because they already have that. See, anybody can say whatever. You can say whatever. It's freedom of speech. What they really asking for is no backlash, no accountability, no social consequences, no job consequences, no public criticism, no responsibility for the harm they cause. They want to be able to use the language that historically caused trauma, violence, and oppression. They use the word, that has been engineered to dehumanize an entire people. That's insane work. That's insane work. And they want you to forgive and forget. They want you to forgive and forget what their ancestors did to our ancestors. They want you to forget about that. No, we could forgive, and I think most of us have, because none of us ever actually went through slavery. We never went through segregation. We didn't go through these things. So it's a little different for us. But you still got people who hold on to it. I don't think you should hold on to it, but just know that there are people that hold on to it, and somebody might try to take you out for it, Now the law, they didn't do anything in this situation. Fine, but consequences, they still arrive. Minor ones, minor repercussions. She lost her 9 to 5. She lost public credibility. You know what I'm saying? She cracked the image and lost credibility for the image that she thought she was presenting. And let's be honest, racism still has an audience. You know what I'm saying? There are online communities that will support racist behavior simply because they hate darker skin. Right? Now, let me be real. What I personally believe, when someone uses that word in a hateful, targeted, intentional way, a way that's meant to intimidate, a way that's meant to demean and psychologically harm, I genuinely believe there should be legal accountability. It should be legal repercussions. Not violence, not revenge, legal accountability. Because it doesn't really intimidate nobody. And that ain't really their goal. Their goal is really to antagonize. See, most people who do this aren't intimidating at all. Right? They just want to antagonize you. But deep down, the nature of people who behave this way are just pure cowards. And, but for sure, we should have real consequences behind losing a job. Sometimes that says, as a society, we don't let people weaponize language that carries violence in its DNA. You know what I'm saying? Now, do all these people think and act alike? No, they all come in different forms. They all come in different forms. But you know what I'm saying? You got a lot of good white people out here, though. You do have a lot of good white people, but then you have some like this. You got some like this. Now I wanna review it. Let's review it and react to it, because I played it through, and then I gave a
Visualize your body
monologue.
next to a better person.
Are you recording?
I'm gonna record you. Yes.
Do you want me to throw water on you? I am racist.
Now, do you know how ignorant that got to be to even say something like that? Like, you want me to throw water on you? And if you understood the situation that led up to this, it wasn't even worth her doing all of this. It really wasn't worth her doing all of this. And it seemed like most of the women that I have seen or made reaction videos to the racist rhetoric, somehow they all look like Cruella de Vil. They all look like Cruella de Vil. It's a weird, strange thing. You never see a pretty gorgeous white girl that's, you know what I'm saying, that got that hateful behavior like that. If anybody ever seen a pretty white girl, acting out like this, let me know. Because I only be seeing, like, you know, the ones with the Cruella de Vil face. Straight up. Never see a quality looking white girl speaking ill about black folks. It's something that's wrong deep down inside with them. You know what I'm saying? Some wrong with them deep down inside to, you know, spew out this kind of hatred. She is a savage, though. She is savage.
Idiot, for
And
real. You are an idiot. No,
I
I'm
am
not.
racist, and I'll say that to the whole entire world. Don't be disrespectful.
You ruined your life, by the way.
Oh, we're talking about this.
Look, she proud. She out there proud with it. Proud racist. How can you be so proud of saying the things that you're saying right now and so happy? Just look at her face, bro. Look at the face. Just take a good look at her face, man. It's evil. That's evil. The actions that she's displaying in this video is evil. I'll say that. I don't know her personally, but I know that if anytime you see videos about dark-skinned people, especially in America, you will notice that they will call them all kinds of names. Like not only will they be calling them all kind of names, right? They're gonna be putting it all on social media. They're gonna be putting it all over the place and saying, look at the actions of this black person, and they're just gonna demonize everything about them. But when she get on here, she gets full support. You know, I've seen a couple of white folks reacting to some videos, but I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about financial gain. This was a come up for her.
Respect? You're talking about respect? You are fired from this place, mother. You're not gonna be working here.
Suck it.
Suck what? Look how you fucking.
And then she hit him with the D-Generation X. How you gonna hit him with the D-Generation X?
What?
What's wrong with you?
What's wrong with you, you ugly bitch? Get the out of my face.
Talking about ugliness?
Did I stutter?
You we're not? No, we're not. No, we're not.
Because you know damn well you're a
Respect.
evil.
Respect. Keep squeezing that caramel. Get the out of here.
Hey, he told her to start squeezing that caramel because you know at Cinnabon they be out there to squeeze, and that's what it was all about. It was all over the fact that he wanted more on his what do you call that, cream on his Cinnabon, and there was something with that. Now, what followed up behind that, she wound up talking about the hijab on the head. Why would you do that? Where did that come from? So that's when the lady pulled out the phone and started recording. That's what I know from basically what happened. That's what I know. Yeah, so that's the end of that video.
I'll say that to the whole entire world. Don't be disrespectful.
You ruined your life, by the way.
An employee was fired after a heated argument with a Somali couple over not wearing a headscarf. But the truth is not so simple. Crystal claims that before the video was recorded, the Somali couple harassed and provoked her for not wearing a headscarf.
See, and based off what like other people was saying that was around, they weren't harassing her. They weren't harassing her. It was about her not doing her job right. And then she started throwing, look, when you work in that kind of field, it's all about the customer. If they want more on this, if it's something that you can't do, say, I'm gonna have to go get my manager. You shouldn't be catching an attitude. I get it, you work in an environment that you just don't want to work at. Like, I get it, I understand that part, but still carry and conduct yourself with good behavior. And the funny thing about it is, these are Somali people. These are Somali people. They're not even black Americans. Yet, she calls them the N-word with the hard ER on the end. That alone shows you the level of ignorance that we dealing with. The insult, it don't really land. It doesn't apply to them culturally, historically, or ethnically. So that part I didn't get. And honestly, it doesn't insult us either, because someone uses that word with hate in their heart. All it really does is label them, not us. It label them, not us. Some people out here will react the wrong way, and that's why antagonizing folks you don't know is dangerous. Not because anyone wants violence, but because real life isn't the internet. You don't know what somebody been through, what they carrying, or what they trying to hold together. People who value their life do not take risk at all. And you got to be careful with people who throw rocks and hide their hands. You know what I'm saying? And it's plenty of evidence of that type of behavior. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to promote awareness, right? I'm trying to promote awareness. Now, just know this. When you harm others, disrespect others, or antagonize others, whatever the case may be, life has a way of circling those consequences right back around. You ever heard of energy? And when those consequences show up, nobody can save you. Nobody can save you from them. Not at all.
Which is why she began recording her response. Despite the heated preamble to the incident, the company swiftly terminated Crystal's employment, citing her disturbing behavior without disclosing the conflict's true context. Unexpectedly, the full video revealed the real reason behind Crystal's dismissal. The conflict originated when a Somali couple requested extra caramel in their dessert while ordering. Instead of accommodating this reasonable request, the employee made mocking remarks about the customer's appearance.
You heard what she said? Reasonable request. That's what it was. It was a reasonable request.
The conflict originated when a Somali couple requested extra caramel in their dessert while ordering. Instead of accommodating this reasonable request, the employee made mocking remarks about the customer's appearance and Crystal's headscarf, sparking an argument. The altercation escalated, with a segment of the recorded video rapidly circulating online. In the footage, Crystal openly admits to being a racist and verbally attacks the couple, the true reason for her dismissal. Surprisingly, Crystal had previously been detained on 3 charges of child endangerment. Despite this, she launched a crowdfunding campaign on Give, Send, Go.
You see what I'm saying? Some people just, on the inside, they just ugly by nature. It's nothing you can do about it. There's really nothing you can do about it. Child endangerment is a next level. That's next level. You're not even taking care of your kids or whoever kids you was watching in order to get that child endangerment in the first place. Think about it. Think about the cases. She got 3 cases. One of them is child endangerment. So is it that surprising that she's using that language? What's surprising to me is, you know what I'm saying, they said she was a Democrat. Everybody was saying she was MAGA. You know what I'm saying? I don't see how y'all be that deep into politics like that. Like, only thing you should be looking at politics for, to see what the market is going to do, see what things are probably where we headed, and then make informed decisions. You know what I'm saying? What we do over here, we like to know what's going on, and then we like to make informed decisions that's going to help our pockets. You're paying attention to the wrong thing. If you're sitting over here arguing about Democrats and Republicans, ain't none of them for us. I mean, but you could take that however you want to take it. And see, and that's the thing. In 2025, people don't realize white supremacy isn't a hood and a burning cross anymore. Sometimes it's a smile at the register. Sometimes it's a have a nice day right before the hostility shows up. Sometimes it's that quiet audacity to weaponize language because they think they can get away with it. The mindset of, you know, a supremacist or extremist, white extremists, their mindset is like someone holding a lit match in a room full of gasoline saying, well, technically, I haven't started a fire yet. Meanwhile, everyone else is backing up because we know exactly what that spark means, and we know what it's being used for historically. They act shocked when the room reacts to the flame like the fire wasn't the entire point. That's exactly what's happening here. The behavior we saw is part of a bigger pattern. And, you know, we seeing the world evolve differently. They always say history repeats itself. Now, do I think we're going to go back to what it was 100 years ago? I just believe this is just the internet version of, you know, what went on, and it's just not as many people doing it. Because like I say, you got a lot of good white people out there. You know what I'm saying? Most people have issues with people in their community. Right? So if you are one nationality or one ethnicity or one race, and you have issues with another one, and you haven't grew up around these people, you haven't dealt with these people, it's no way that you would either have to be taught that or it's already in you. It's got to be one of those. But like I said, you can have freedom of speech or whatever, just don't get caught in a dark alley at night acting like that. And you know, that's all I got to say about that.
That has already raised over $54,000. Currently, neither Cinnabon nor the mall management has provided an updated response to this new information, and the incident continues to...
Give me a second, y'all. I thought that I must have had that video on the wrong prompt. Let's see. There we go. I'm gonna replay it for those who didn't see it.
I'll say that to the whole entire world. Don't be disrespectful.
You ruined your life, by the way.
An employee was fired after a heated argument with a Somali couple.
She said, you ruined your life, by the way. That's the accent kicking in. Hey, I gotta see what's going on with the Somalis, man, because I keep hearing bad stuff about it, but I ain't did no research myself, so I don't really know what's going on, but it's real crazy.
Over not wearing a headscarf. But the truth is not so simple. Crystal claims that before the video was recorded, the Somali couple harassed and provoked her for not wearing a headscarf, which is why she began recording her response. Despite the heated preamble to the incident, the company swiftly terminated Crystal's employment, citing her disturbing behavior without disclosing the conflict's true context. Unexpectedly, the full video revealed the real reason behind Crystal's dismissal. The conflict originated when a Somali couple requested extra caramel in their dessert while ordering. Instead of accommodating this reasonable request, the employee made mocking
Extra caramel. Extra caramel. This started over extra. What do you do? Like, where's all my people at who work in restaurants and where you serve people? Like, does this happen often? Do people act out? You know what I'm saying? Because you, the customer, wanted you to do something that was quite reasonable, and you decided, hey, I'm finna wild out.
remarks about the customer's appearance and Crystal's headscarf, sparking an argument. The altercation escalated, with a segment of the recorded video rapidly circulating online. In the footage, Crystal openly admits to being a racist and verbally attacks the couple, the true reason for her dismissal. Surprisingly, Crystal had previously been detained on 3 charges of child endangerment. Despite this, she launched a crowdfunding campaign on Give, Send, Go that has already raised over $54,000. Currently, neither Cinnabon nor the mall management has provided an updated response to this new information, and the incident continues to...
Hey, if we was truly a priority in this country, and when I say we, I mean black folks, then it would make sense for the law to recognize how dangerous and hateful that word really is. In my opinion, using it in a targeted way, aggressive, hateful way, should absolutely fall under some form of hate-based harassment. But here's the interesting part. People who carry racist beliefs rarely say the word to a black American's face. It's almost always behind a screen, behind a counter, or behind a moment of false confidence. And you have to say to yourself, why is that? Why is that? Because if you look at the amount of people who use the word online on a daily basis, you will see it a lot. But when you out there in the real world, where you at? I don't be hearing you say it like that. And that's what I mean. Because it just falls up under cowardly behavior. Is it fear? Is it because real life doesn't give them the same protection that the internet does? You know, I'm just asking questions. Yeah, I'm just asking questions. Because let's be honest, seeing someone walk up to a black person and say that word boldly, face to face, is rare. Very rare. And to everyone watching right now, how many times this year has someone said that word directly to you? Exactly. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't happen often. And there's a reason for that. Racist behavior thrives in places where people believe they could get away with it. Not where accountability is immediate. And I don't know if y'all noticed, but I don't know where because they both did fundraisers. And I don't know. I know that she has made already over at least $110,000. She already made at least over $110,000. The Somalis, last time I checked, they wasn't even at 10 bands. And I could be wrong, because I haven't checked the stats. I could check them right now, but yeah. I don't know I just don't know if anybody noticed by now, racism gets wild amounts of support in certain online communities. It's insane to watch. It's insane to watch. She faced minor repercussions, losing her job, which was fully justified. But let's be honest, if we was living in a world with real accountability, she would have to answer for the hate she put out. She would have to. Instead, she gets minor repercussions. And then a major reward for spewing hatred. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. And look at the numbers between the money raised for the Somali family and the money raised for her. The contrast speaks for itself. And I want y'all to do that. As soon as y'all done watching this video that I'm doing live right now, go look at how much the Somalis made and go look at how much she made. And then you can tell me how racist this country is. Is it racist all the way up here, or is it racist all the way down there? What's the percentage? What percentage would you put on it? How do people get support for hate? It's crazy, man. But see, here's the part people don't want to discuss. Let me go into this next video. Yeah, buddy.
Should I say the N-word as she walks out?
Yeah! Do it.
Should I yell it?
Yeah, I'll do a Roman while you do it.
Alright. Alright.
I don't know if anybody caught that, but he basically asking for permission. He's asking Myron, and he's asking Fresh and Fit. He's begging for permission to use the N-word. Come on, man. If you that ballsy, just say it. Just do it. Just do it. Come on, man.
Should I say the N-word as she walks out?
Yeah! Do it.
Should I yell it?
Yeah, I'll do a Roman while you do it.
Alright. Alright. Get the fuck out of here, you stupid fucking nigger!
Oh, everybody's getting off now? Oh, this is great.
I did it last time, too.
Here come the gorillas.
Sit back down, you know your work.
Now let them go.
And you notice you got one goofball right there shaking his head. And he doing is that the Nazi symbol? These
Fine. This is some
N-word. Should I say the N-word as she walks out?
Yeah! Do it.
Should I yell it?
Yeah, I'll do a Roman while you do it.
Alright. Alright. Get the fuck out of here, you stupid fucking nigger!
Oh, everybody's getting off now? Oh, this is great.
I did it last time, too.
Here come the gorillas.
Sit back down, you know your work.
Now let them go. It's fine. This is some behavior.
Then he had the nerve to say this is some N-word behavior. What? Like, like that's what we do? Let's go to the big screen. Is that what we do? Well, y'all ain't nothing part of me, but that's strange. Like, these some females, bro. These are some females, bro. I want to see you do that in a room full of. Let me pick 6 random dudes from the hood. Matter of fact, I'll pick 3 from the hood and 3 from college. Say that in a room with 6 black American men, and I want to see how that turn out. Yeah, I want to see how that turn out. People got a lot of stuff to talk about when it comes to this, but here's the part people don't talk about. Fresh has dark skin, yes, but he is not a black American. He doesn't identify with our lineage, our culture, or our historical trauma, right? So he allowed it. When you see him enabling disrespect toward a black American woman, that right there shows you why everyone with dark skin is not automatically with us. It don't matter if you have dark skin. You're not black. You black American is our culture who are black and in America and been in America for years, centuries. You know what I'm saying? So that situation, the word has no clarifying definition, the part of its power. Actually, like saying it with the A on the end, that's different. But you know what you're doing when you saying it with the ER on the end. You know what you're doing. You know what you're doing. And most people, not all, because nowadays you do have a lot of, you know, coon types. You got a lot of tethers. You got people like that. But for the most part, you don't be hearing a black American say it with the ER on the end. We say it with the GA on the end. We say GA all day. Like, I don't use the word no more. I used to use it sometimes, and now and then if I might have to use it. But saying it with the GA on the end is different from saying it with the ER on the end, because when you're saying it with GA on the end, it's almost like saying bro. That's how it is for our culture. So to us, we know the meaning. We know the difference between when somebody from another race or another ethnicity or another nationality is saying it with the ER on the end. We take that. You might as well call us the B word. You know what I'm saying? And some people not gonna go for it. Some people not gonna go for it. And most of the time, like I was saying in the beginning of this live, most coaches are gonna say it. Most coaches are gonna say it when they safe. They're not gonna say it, you know what I'm saying, in a room with 6 black men. They'll say it in a room with 6 black women, but they're not gonna say it in a room with 6 black men. So that tell you right there that the word has meaning to it. It has meaning to it because other cultures know that there are some ignorant black folks that will do something about that. They will definitely do something about that. So all I'm saying is, for all these people who think it's a joke and think it's a game, that's why I made this video. Stop thinking it's a joke and stop thinking it's a game, because not everybody gonna react to that word and just walk off and walk away. You know what I'm saying? If it's me personally, it ain't gonna bother me, but if ain't no cameras around, if it's something I can get away with, because I would never let another man disrespect me. You ain't gotta say the ER word. You can say any word out of disrespect. I'm gonna give you a chance. I'm gonna treat you back, low key. I'm gonna treat you back. I'm not even gonna resort to violence, but like I say, the world is being developed as we speak, and cameras are not everywhere. They're not everywhere. But that's the sad part about it, though. Like, some men, they cool with, you know, bullying women. You know what I'm saying? And I think that is cowardly. Now, I think if you are a woman and you are not carrying yourself in the proper way, then you might get treated the way that you acting. But bullying and arguing and going back and forth with a female, that's why I used to rock with Fresh and Fit when I first, like a while back. I was like, okay, they spitting. Okay. But now it's kind of whack. It's kind of played out. But you know, soft people do soft things sometimes. Sometimes it be like that. You know what I'm saying? Some people could be real tough in front of females, but then around men, they become extremely moist. They become extremely soft. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how it be. That's just how it be. It be like some people, it be like, dang, you follow somebody? You a follower like that? You follow up behind somebody like that? You follow up behind somebody like that just because they can act tough with women. Because I'm the type of man, a female not even gonna talk to me out of pocket. Just with my presence. And I can say almost anything, but you being taught the wrong way listening to certain people. You being taught the wrong way. You definitely being taught the wrong way. Hey man, they chilling in the bed like, what up? Oh man. It be like it's almost like monkey see, monkey do. When you following up behind somebody and you listen to what they say, they might be saying all the right things, but behind closed doors, it might be something different. You know what I'm saying? It might be something different. It might be something that's unexplainable. You know what I'm saying? That's why you gotta watch who you listen to. Sometimes you just gotta watch who you listen to. And I know this been out for a little minute, and I think, what was his response? Do anybody know what his response was? I think his response was, yeah, you don't know what it's like. That's how I know y'all never been in a brotherhood. I've been in brotherhoods. I've been in brotherhoods, and wasn't none of this going on. Wasn't none of this going on at all. Like, doing that in a brotherhood could get you hurt. So what kind of brotherhood was you in? What kind of brotherhood was you in? You know what I'm saying? It's tough out here, man. It's real tough out here. Let's see what this is about. Hope everybody is enjoying their weekend. I'm just having some fun. Speaking my mind. Because I think it's getting out of hand, though. It's a lot of people just online, right? And they just be saying anything. They just say anything. But they don't have the same energy or the same smoke in real life. You gotta have that. You gotta have that same smoke in real life. Like, it be a lot of white extremists on Twitter, man on man, and I be looking at them like, I guarantee you, I don't be going back and forth and having conversations with people like that. Every now and then I might comment, and then, you know what I'm saying, deliver some of the goods, some of the knowledge. Be dropping some knowledge, but I don't be having time for it because I know a lot of people don't have the heart to say what they say online and actually say it in real life. They just don't have the heart. But they be going crazy online. So my main message here today is stop being a coward. Whatever it is you do online, do it in real life. Whatever you say online, be about that in real life. It's too many cowards. There's too many fake people out here. It's too many. Let's check out this one, man, because this one I think is about. I saw this one. I don't remember what it was about. But
so now y'all got black fatigue because black people are calling y'all out, saying no and saying fuck around and find out. Now all of a sudden y'all are exhausted from black people. Like, y'all show every single day that y'all are more tired of speaking of the people that speak up about racism and inequalities, and y'all don't really care about the actual racism and inequalities that people suffer from. But we are the ones that have a victim mindset. Please make it make sense. And then another thing, y'all are literally using the term incorrectly. That is not what black fatigue means. I'm gonna make it easy and just read it straight from ChatGPT, because y'all just seem like y'all don't know anything. Black fatigue refers to the physical, mental, and emotional exhaustion experienced by many black people as a result of enduring systematic racism, discrimination, and repeated racial trauma over time. And then the people that are using it in a way to say that they're tired of specific black groups, as far as like this ghetto black people, white people use the term to describe black people when we were in the slums, actually when they put us in the projects because we didn't have anything because of literally slavery and Jim Crow. I can keep going on. So we were in the ghetto, but then everything that we did was ghetto. But in today, black people are not the only ones that's ghetto. Y'all don't call the Karen who yells at employees in the goddamn retail stores ghetto, because that's very ghetto. You know how many white people I have seen fighting? Very ghetto. In public, I have neighbors and people that live near me, white people, who will walk their dogs with their headscarf or bonnet or whatever they want to use on their head and a robe. Yet when black people do it, let a black woman go outside in her robe and her bonnet to walk her dog. Y'all gonna call it ghetto. Do you know how many times
Yeah, and I don't think a lot of people understand this concept of what she's saying right now. Like, it really goes over a lot of people's head. A black person could do the same thing as a white person. They will dog walk the black person. I get it. We the most hated. I get it. We the most hated. And it don't bother me. Like, when I was younger, it used to bother me. Like, I be seeing people, I be like, how you let that affect you? How you let that move you? I don't let it move me. But I know what it is. And I just move accordingly. I don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? I just do what I keep doing to elevate in life, because, you know what I'm saying, success hurts worse than anything else. I could meet somebody from a different race, you know what I'm saying, and they are confused with the way that it is that I move, because the majority, you always gonna think the worst about somebody who shares the same skin complexion that I do. You're gonna automatically think negative just because about what the media do, right? The media makes you think and feel a certain kind of way about us, when y'all be talking about the minority of people. Yeah, y'all talk about the minority of us.
been to a restaurant and there was a table of white people, loud, drunk and loud? Stop associating the term ghetto with black people. And to be honest, all of y'all are exhausted. All of y'all just lack accountability. Some of y'all are just brainwashed. And the majority of y'all talking on these topics are so freaking uneducated. It is mind-blowing. Y'all have no idea what y'all talking about. Like, y'all see somebody throw a term out on the internet and y'all all just run with it without even knowing the history or the actual freaking definition of the term. You cannot oppress and discriminate against a group of people and then get upset and say that you're exhausted from them speaking out about them being oppressed. Bro, the gaslighting and lack of accountability. And then y'all try to act like, well, it's not us.
And she got a very valid point. I did hear her say she was reading something straight from ChatGPT. You can't trust ChatGPT all the time, but she is correct. She 100% correct about black fatigue. A lot of people use the word black fatigue, you know what I'm saying, in the wrong way. You cannot be... Only way you can have black fatigue is if you are a black American. You have to be melanated. You have to be black and growing up in black communities. See, the term, it originated within our community, describing the exhaustion that comes from dealing with difficult situations, stereotypes, or ignorance from within our own circles. So when influencers outside of that experience start saying, I have black fatigue, it makes no sense. It's a lie, but they take everything from us. How can you have black fatigue if you're not even around black people in real life? You can't develop fatigue from something you only see on the internet. You can't. And the white people that actually be around black people on a day-to-day basis, they love black people. That's how you know that these people who talking about this black fatigue, they see these clips on the internet and gobble it up like, oh, black people are the worst in the world. Let me go online and talk about them because I know I'm not going to do nothing in real life when I see them, right? A lot of these influencers are using the term as a way to say that they are tired of so-called ignorant black folks, but they're doing it from a distance. They don't live in our communities. Well, I don't even live in a black community anymore. I live in a more diverse community, but they don't interact with black Americans regularly, and they're basing their entire view on a tiny subset of viral videos. Insane work. That's not fatigue. That's online obsession mixed with confirmation bias. Yes. I know we've always been a culture to be obsessed with. And it's just wrong. But like I said, majority of the white people that be around black people on a day-to-day basis, they love black people to the point they become black people. They act like black people. They think like black people. And they love being around black people. They don't have black fatigue. You see what I'm saying? See what I'm getting at? So my point is, how is it that there are Caucasians online screaming from the top of their lungs, I have black fatigue, and it's because of what they see on the internet. You're not around black people like that. You're not around black people like that. I mean, if you're really tired of seeing certain content, the solution is simple. Stop watching it. Change your timeline. Curate your feed. You don't have black fatigue. It doesn't exist for the Caucasians. It doesn't exist. Unless you're Caucasian that's around black people all of the time. People who don't deal with us in real life are acting like experts on our culture based solely on what goes viral. That's grifter behavior, and it's corny. Pearl, grifter. Myron, grifter. It's grifters all over the place. Every culture, think about it, every culture has high quality people, low quality people. But when someone goes out of their way to hunt for the worst examples of the minority of black behavior that makes content about being tired of black folks as a whole that's not fatigue, that's a weird fixation. That's an obsession. How can you be obsessed with a whole culture like that? How, Sway? It don't make sense. There are some Europeans who do, some Caucasians that do a lot of things that I might see online, but you don't hear me talking about it. We don't hone in on y'all community. It's a lot of, we've been tired of Karen. We've been tired of the Karens. Yeah, we've been tired of her. You know what I'm saying? I look at it like this: if it truly bother you, just simply stop seeking for it. It's like you scrolling and searching and clipping and posting like it's a hobby. Stop being obsessed with the black culture. We get it. I get it. At the end of the day, we truly don't care. But I want to keep you aware. Leave the people you call ignorant alone. You're not going to change them. They're gonna stay ignorant, and they're not affecting your life in the first place. Mind the business that actually pays you. Worry about what you're tired of in your own community. Stay out of communities that you are not a part of. It's simple. And stop pretending that the internet represents an entire race of bad quality of peoples. Like, what do you get out of it? Like, you must have some creepy obsession with black folks. Oh, I'm going to find content of ignorant black folks, and then I'm going to make content talking about black fatigue because I'm tired. It's corny. And we truly don't care. Stop wasting your energy. Leave the ignorant people alone. You're not going to do nothing to change how they behave. You're just not. Just give it up.
So we are not our ancestors. We didn't do that to your ancestors. Hate crimes happen today. Hate crimes, pay gaps, racial discrimination with jobs and housing still happens today. Didn't one of these banks, credit unions, just get called out for denying more black loans than anybody, even though those people qualified? And y'all trying to act like we're not acting like the victims. We are victims. And instead of owning up to the fact that this country has a problem, y'all sit here and try to gaslight somebody to thinking that they're just making something a problem that's not a problem. Like, this is not made up in our brains. This is not just something that we're just pulling out of our ass. And if it was something that we were lying about, y'all would not be trying to take it, just hide y'all history so bad. Y'all just want to take history out of the history books and what y'all did to our ancestors so we can just look like the bad guys. Black people can just look like we're just poor because of our own fault. The crack epidemic happened because of us, not because of y'all. Y'all really want to paint the picture that we are the problem. While y'all was studying on our brains back then, somebody need to study y'all's, because it's truly sickening the way that y'all think sometimes.
Yeah, and it's like I say, it ain't all white people, and it is some black people. I believe truly that they are victims of the mindset. You probably really think that everybody's out to get you. Like I say, every day I see all different kind of races. I never have any issues. I never have issues with, with people, and I have experienced racism. I have experienced all of that, but you can't let it affect you at the end of the day. You got to keep moving forward. Don't be a victim of your own mind. You understand what's going on. Complaining about it ain't going to get you nothing. It ain't going to do nothing for you complaining about it. So what can you do? You can move forward knowing what it is, accept it for what it is. And I always tell people, and I was having this conversation with my father maybe about a month ago, I was telling him that nobody is going to be able to beat the system. You have to be the system. Let me repeat that. You can't beat the system. You have to be the system in order for it to be a change. And if you just think of it from a psychological standpoint, you will understand what I'm talking about. In order to beat the system, you have to be the system. And I'm not saying you have to be like them, but we have to start teaching our kids to be in politics. We have to start teaching our kids to be in positions of power, leadership. In our culture, we have resistance against politics. We have resistance against the law. When we need to start becoming the law, that's how you start making changes happen. We can't sit around and complain about it. We can't sit around and say, oh, the system this, the system that. Stop worrying about the system and start taking over the system. Be the system. Because you can't beat the system, and you shouldn't be asking the system for nothing either. You got to look at it like this. If you had your own country, right? And the majority of your people who are like you, who have to share the same ethnicity, guess what? Anybody else new is going to feel oppressed. They're going to feel like they're not treated fair. And it's not just because of the color. It's not because of the ethnicity necessarily. It's just when you have an overpowering amount of people, you're going to find the bad apples. You're going to run into the bad apples. There are individual people everywhere that's trying to get at you. And it's you can't do nothing about that. Everybody make sure y'all work, hustle, and invest. I wanted to do this do this stream on TikTok and YouTube, but there was some issues on YouTube, so I decided to just do YouTube only. But yeah, this was fun. I'm gonna try to do some more live streams. I'm probably gonna go. What time is it? I need to be looking at the market right now. The markets might be popping off right now. But yeah, I hope y'all have a good day. I done reached another milestone. My birthday was yesterday, and yeah, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling real